Hi, my name is Marreim Krollos. I'm going to read from a book called Stan, published by Meekling Press. And the section I will read is going to be from the end of the book, where the voice has stopped recording herself to hear what she sounds like, to Stan, and has began writing notes. And so this section is called Things I Want to Tell Stan. This is what life is like for everybody. We feel bad. We say the wrong thing to say. We are humiliated, and so we humiliate. Everything good and everything bad is possible. You can disappear. Your body can be cut up into little pieces, wasted. You can be made to feel as if you are less than the animal you are. Your mind can be taken, used, destroyed. Your pride can be also. Your will can be taken. You can be made to want to die, even though as an animal, all you want to do is live. But all good things can happen still. You can be given things still. You can have moments where you are made to feel as if you are more important than anything else in the world. Anything good and anything bad can happen. All things good and all things bad may be, and any and everything will happen to you. Everything will happen, but most of all, you will die. Once in a windstorm, hanging onto a tree when I was a child, I told my cousin that it felt as if I had nails inside me down there, but only sometimes. My brother listened, ears pressed to a door once. When I walked out, he said, "I'll kill him for doing that to you." I looked at him hatefully, as if he were stupid, not as if I am stupid, and walked away. He never seemed to care about what happened to me again. I hated him. When my mother drove him to a pool party I alone had been invited to, I was humiliated. I was sitting alone, far away from everybody, laughing and talking. I had no friends. I was invited because everybody in the class got an invitation. I couldn't wear a bathing suit because I knew already that my body couldn't be framed. Then I saw him on the diving board. My mother let him loose. He saw water and immediately jumped in. Now I can always see him jumping off into the water, giddy, laughing, happy, not concerned with the stares of those around him. I wonder how I could have ever begrudged somebody's laughter in water. Who would do that? What kind of person are you? Why couldn't you love a brother who was happy to jump and play in water? Why did that make him so stupid? Why did you try to make him feel stupid? A brother who wanted to laugh and jump in water. Now there is nothing I can do to make up for it, so I give up. I have had fantasies. A man is inside me while a woman who wishes she could be is close to me, watches us. She stops sucking and bites my breast too hard to let me know she's sad. She's pretending to want to please me. I do not get angry. I lift my arms off of him and place them behind her head instead. My attention makes her happy. I had a dream once. The father kisses the small of her back, turns her over slowly, looks at her breasts, and cunt turns her back around, puts his face near her ass, and says, "This smells yucky. This is yucky." She is ashamed. She mutters, "I washed it. I washed it." I know that to love someone, you have to love when and where and how and what and why they repeat. I have a womb only good for weeping blood. I believe people waste even when they are dead. I told my uncle after he laughed at me for not having a hard enough life that bad things have happened to me. I have often thought about why almost every place people like to be kissed are hold surfaces where we are most likely to smell bad or good: mouths, ears, belly buttons, cunts, cocks, breasts. My mother once splashed water on my feet to wash them while I sat on the tile floor of a kitchen. Then later, she jokingly stuck her tongue in my mouth. I want to know why some women feel nothing and some feel twice what a man feels, and why I am one of the women who feel nothing. My cousin couldn't walk. He was older and wiser. He made me walk naked around a table with my brother and his brother while he watched us cupping parts of our bodies to hide. He was the oldest. It was a game. Once he told his brother to lock the door to keep my own brother out, and they laughed. I felt so bad, so I laughed too. He is the boy who said I was stupid for screaming when the tiny little crabs from the sea crawled all over me. The first time I felt really stupid was when my brother saw hair on my body when I lifted my legs up on a chair to change my shoes. He asked, "Why do you have hair there?" I felt humiliated. My mother told him that he has to protect me. I brushed my cousin's teeth for him when he had nobody else to do it because he could not do it himself, and everybody else found it disgusting. Blood came out of his mouth, and he told me to stop, even when I repeated that I didn't care. I love how you glide on objects, just exposed like a bird, the air becoming wind in your short hair. I love how you paw at me and cover me like a bear. I see you sinewy chasing away someone who'd want to hurt me like a tiger. You are all good things every and any animal could be. I believe you are mimicking like a child who likes to hear roars and growls. It is funny. Is it funny? Is that what happened when we found out we are not animals? Is that what went wrong? The boy found out he was a man. Sometimes a woman does want a man inside her. When this happens, your skin will feel chilly blue and warm pink all at once. The cells it is made of will become circles, will open to let the cold in and close slowly for warmth. Inside your skin, there will be a trickle of thick, heavy drops of river water falling off of your heart onto your stomach. Also, you'll be able to smell the smell of things inside the things after who you want has been in a room. You will not hear better, but you will be able to turn off sound and hear the water you are made of whispering. Would this taste good? Would this taste bad? You will not see better. When you want to be held, you will feel your whole body made of sand with the center caving, your chest, the sinking quicksand, the places where you want lips to press against. You will feel like patches of empty, cold marble, loose teeth you want to move around, the places you cannot stop touching. This is all a good pain. When you want someone to look at you, you will be able to imagine eyes on you everywhere. If a man wants a woman and enjoys it, that's what women want or say they do sometimes. The girls want to be touched for all kinds of reasons. If somebody will not stop touching you after you have told them to, you think, do I want to know if this is a bad thing that is about to happen to me right now? So you don't allow it to be a bad thing. Sometimes you want to like it, to try it, but then you don't, and you tried it so hard you can't back out now. Sometimes you think it really is all you are good for, so it is so, so good. Sometimes you allow it because you understand. You understand him. You can see the sadness behind the rage and desire to have something. So somebody does something in your mouth and you say it tastes good because it is all that can make the situation good for one of you at least. And then you can live vicariously. Nothing makes you feel worth being touched like being touched, so you accept it, store it for later when you need it. Sometimes you want a part of it, not all of it, but it does not feel fair to stop since only for you all the parts of it are distinct. Sometimes, you cannot be taken from if you are always giving freely, or you hope it will feel good, or that parts of it will. You hope it will make you feel better about something else, or parts of it will. She is waiting in a corridor to go see the king, in line with other girls. She goes in and he is sitting on a bed. He motions to her, come closer. He makes her bend and suck, and she is not doing it right. He complains. So he pulls her up, pulls down her dress, and sucks on her breast to teach her how. She feels loved. Love is disgusting. She has learned how. What does it feel like? Like I've never been bad. It feels like I'm good. At first, we would be this way, but after a while, we would be bored of each other's bodies. You would roll onto me, and then still water is sadder than land. All the prayers compete. Everybody wants it to rain for food. Everybody who cannot have rain, or they may lose a life. You die anyway, so why fight? You never had his love anyway, so why hurt now? The body becomes porous, not only penetrable. It is natural to use it to survive. If the body is why you cannot survive, it is natural to make something what you think it is or should be. It is natural to make it do what you think it does, make it be what you want it to be. Every day I die alone, at least once. Someone who will kiss you. The water has not touched you for days. Thank you.